Welcome back, everybody. This is the Break Room, and I'm your host, Laura. Now, this is the first time I've been mentioning this on this channel, so there will be a quick spiel. If you'd like to skip over it, that's fine. I just didn't want anyone being confused for later when it comes up. Today, we're going to be putting down another entry into our game journal. What's the game journal, you might ask? Game journals are synonymous to the video journals I make, but instead of a voiceover about personal philosophies with a recording of gameplay in the background, I'm actually playing the game while commenting on how it makes me feel, the impression it leaves on me, and all the fun I have while playing it. So I guess you could say game journal is a fancy way of detailing a let's play or a lore way of saying let's play. You can take your pick. Anyway, the first game that I'll be playing is Mind Inc., which was developed and published by Two Blackbirds. I did a playthrough of it on Twitch a few weeks ago, but I mistakenly said that I received a key for the demo version of the game, when in fact I received a key for the whole game. Imagine my surprise. I had to play it again because the game left me with a feeling that I really needed to go outside, make more memories of my own, even call my grandparents, and just embrace living a little more than I already was. And I want to share that with you all in a way that I don't think I can fully capture live. With all that being said, let's get into the game. Alright. And this is Mind Inc. And in the bottom right, if your eyes were drawn there, is little Lore, ready for their first day on the job. So the last time I played this game was July 13th, which is wild. I remember I finished it in one sitting. And I was so wild with it, I couldn't play anything else afterwards. It was just that good. But yeah, so we're gonna start a new file. I did miss out on like 2 achievements, and I want to gather those because I am a bit of a completionist. This is true. So let's hop into it. We're gonna do our second save file. Alright, so we move using WASD, and we can grab stuff with Q. Grab onto multiple things at once. And then we can release all of them. So let's put our memory license together. Take this. And then like that. And then we have our license. We got Be the Spark and Ready to Fly. Hello there. Oh, whoops. I'm Alex from Human Relations. Hello. How's onboarding? Good. Ready to visit Real Human Mind? I am ready. No, let's get on with it then. So one of the achievements was getting my certification after onboarding. I don't know if I got that one. He must be the company's new star. I'm Alex from Human Relations. Hello. How was onboarding? Good? Ready to visit Real Human Mind? I'm ready. Let's get on with it then. Alright. So I don't know where you're supposed to get the certificate from, but we have Jonko's, we have Ilona, and then we have a good number of them that's still locked. So Jonko, date of birth, February 4th, 2016, Rosenheim, Germany. My hands will not stop shaking. What if I freeze up? What if they stare at me? I want to disappear before the first note. Oh, that's tough. All right, well, let's get in there. All right, we got Junko, we got music notes, and looks like we have to find 16 pieces. Okay, and then we got these. We got pins. We can rotate. And release. Let's see, I think we could put that there. And I think we're gonna need this. Alright. So I forget if they're grouped by color, but I'm pretty sure we can grab them. So let's get this one out first. And then we're gonna come inspect that statue. I remember really loving the music from this game. And then if you're getting stuck around the sides and everything, we can just take these. Oh, I gotta move this first. And then let's take these, put them over here. I think there's a specific, way that they're supposed to go. So I got to figure that out. Well, let me go and grab these first. Once I have everything, then I can start thinking about the next part. I might have to put this over here to unlock that. Yep. Alright, got everything. I don't think I'll be able to take all these at the same time. Nope, but I do like the way that they reorganize them. Okay, how about this? Then take this one. Okay. And last but not least, we're gonna need to figure out that code to get that. Oh, we gotta grab it again. Leave that there. Make our way around and... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right. So 1. See, that's 3. That's 2. Oh, I think I left the other one over there. Go grab that. Alright, and that is 4. Release, grab, whoops, and release. Alright. Let me see, like that. Then we can take all these up, and now we just got to put the puzzle together. Because we got all the pieces. So I know this is part of his face. So let's get all the pieces of his face together. I love that you can, if you're needing to kind of push something together but you don't want to mess it up too much, you can just nudge it and it'll move by itself. So let's see, that way. Oh, hey, and there we go. Oh no, it messed it up. There we are. Right. I don't think this one goes right here. So I know this is part of the violin. Maybe this one does go right here. Yep, I was right. Okay, nice. And does this one go right here, perhaps? Yep. Alright, that looks like the jaw of a monster. And then let's find the rest of his body. Rotate that. And then his feet. And grab this. I understand performance anxiety so much. I feel like everybody's eyes are on you and you cannot make a single mistake, especially in a live performance. But I'm pretty sure he did a lot better than he thought he did. Oh hey, keep an eye out for these glasses. They mean a lot. Alright. So we got everything that we needed from there. So let's head out. First recovered memory. Nicely done. You are a natural. Thank you. Were you always so good at puzzles? I don't recall. Ironic, isn't it? Very, actually. We're supposed to deal in memories, but we don't remember ourselves. Okay. Not a single wrong note. He played the piece perfectly, like I did at his age. He has my gift. I see it in every movement. The entire room held his breath. Okay, but real fast, I think that I do need a little bit of a break. So we're gonna have a brief intermission in between. Alright, let it be known. Taking breaks are important. So let's get back into it. I was kind of hoping one of the achievements would be actually taking breaks during playing the game. I guess it can't be that easy. But alright, so we do have a couple more to run through. So we have Alona. Not a single wrong note. He played the piece perfectly, like I did at his age. He has my gift. I see it in every movement. The entire room held its breath. Alright, so let's see. I remember this. So we have to watch out for the guys who have the eye, because they'll suck you back. Right. So let's grab these. We gotta make a quick escape. Alright. So we're gonna stay here for a sec. And let's bring these up here. Alright. Okay. And then let's go around. We're gonna have to somehow open these. Leave that there. Leave that there. Let's take these first. Whoops. Fudge that some. That's okay. So now they're a little more free to roam. We just gotta be careful of running into them though. Okay. Back up. Okay. I wonder what they mean, like the little watchman. Maybe it's, I'm not sure. A wandering eye. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, see, they moved them back to their original position. But thankfully, we are a little... Oh. Ah, snap. Okay, I was about to say we're a little more clever than that, but we kind of got caught up. Shoot. Alright, I'll take what I can get. Alright, I'm gonna leave these up here. And then let's get the rest of these. So we need those two. And whoops. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna take... Nope, that's not what we're gonna do. Alright. Okay, that was smooth. Alright, now let's make sure we got everything. Nope, we're missing one. Okay, so we're gonna have to drag one piece out. Take that and use it so we can open up. Okay, got it. Okay. Oof, made it. Alright, I think that's everything. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing at the bottom. Alright, we made it. So let's make this puzzle. So I see Jonko. Let's move these out the way. Okay, and then that doesn't go there. How about here? So we know we're gonna see Jonko playing his violin, and Alona, who I'm pretty sure is his grandma, is watching him play. Let's see. And then there goes the body. Leave, nope. There's a piece that goes in between. So let's get grandma. This is what I mean by you can just have them move aside It makes things a lot easier. So, especially if you can't put a piece down. All right. And then let's move this out the way. And we're gonna put that there. Yep. And then this is the piece that we are missing. Slot that in right here. All right. Let me see. That doesn't go there. We're looking for a piece of a heart. Gonna move these out the way. And let's put this up here so it's front and center. Okay, so we're looking for another piece of a heart. Is it this one by chance? Looks like it. All right, and then we got some more of Grandma, I believe. Let's see. No, this goes down here, I'm pretty sure. And then this looks like it's part of her hair. Yep. And then this goes here. No matter how many times you do a puzzle, it always feels, at least for me, it feels like the first time. And then we have another heart. But let's focus on the other parts first. So I think this one will go here. No. Maybe it goes on the other side. Probably was something in between it. All right. I see that one has music notes in it. Give me a sec. Okay. Let me see. This one goes. No. Okay. How about we work with the most obvious option first, which is this one. Okay, and then we're looking for a part of a curtain. All right. Move that down here. This is part of Grandma's shawl. She's clapping for her grandbaby. Let me see. Okay, this is actually coming a lot easier. It's been days since I last did this one. This is wild that it's coming so easily. Okay, that one doesn't go there. Okay, how about this one going here? No. No, it definitely doesn't go there. Nope. Okay, let's work with what we see. There's a face. So maybe this goes here. Alright. And then this one could go maybe not there. There. Alright. Curtain. And then this is stage. Maybe, oh, this one goes first. right, and all right, I think we got it. Oh, she's so proud of him. He thinks he did terrible, but she thinks he did great. That's a grandparent's love for you. Ooh, stairs. Spooky. And then he forgot about her birthday. I get it. I had to find 3 different car keys today. Guess what? Mine today forgot about his own daughter. Oh. And where did he leave her? His ex. I wonder if that's what happens. Like, do they just gossip about people's forgetfulness and stuff? But wow, forgetting your own kid is kind of wild. Okay, so let's see. Can we get some water? No? Well. It's New Star of Mind Inc. Greetings, my name is George. I am from the Connections Department. Hello, George. I've seen you visit a few mines already. Did you find any connections? I am not sure. Not sure. Well, I see you collected a couple of pins already. You can use them to pin some pieces on your board. My board? You didn't get a board. So sorry. That's on me. Here you go. So we have the Nevermore family. We have Jonko. We have Mama. And we have the violin. So Jonko does play the violin. Love pulls him towards the stage. Fear urges him to turn back. While words may fail, music is always crystal clear. So that's the connection between them. Let's put these here. So it looks like we have no more pieces to unlock or connect. I would have thought they would connect it, but okay. So let's head back out. So it doesn't look like we've come to any new achievements thus far. There's 13 in total on Steam, and I've gotten about 11 of them. Just missing 2. But either way, I get to play this game again, so not bad. Out of promotion already? Seems like. But no pay raise. Not yet. Just more work for the same salary. Exactly. Ain't that about the truth? Ain't that real? Alright, so now we have our detective board. Let's figure out what more we can see. So we have cup of tea. Oh, how long ago it was when we drank that first cup of tea together. I remember how you looked at me with that mischievous smile. You swept me off my feet. I only wish I would never forget it. So this memory was made back in 1965. And our last one, 2016. Was the memory made in 2016 or was it the person? Probably the person. That doesn't make a lot of sense because then Jonko 2016 would be about what? No, he'd be about 10. Okay, that would make sense then. Oof. Time just feels weird sometimes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. And we have a double one. So we're gonna have to pay a little more attention to this one. All right. So let's go in and see what we're working with. It's like a little town. This is cute. So we have some with teacups and we have some with food. So let's see. We're gonna put these together. Let's take the cheese ones up here and we're gonna leave them right here. We're gonna come back and we're gonna grab this one and we're going to move it right here. We're gonna grab this one, leave it right there. And we're just gonna grab the cheese ones. Because it looks like we have cheese ones and then we have ones that have little tiles that have glass on them. And we can diversify what we have. Alright. And then take this and let's put them together. And that opens up that path. Alright, let's put those there. Then we're gonna take this, leave that here. Take this and we're gonna leave it here. And we're gonna take these three and we're going to take these three and bring them up here and drop them off there. Then we got to go back and grab these four. Drop them off here. The first time I played this, I couldn't tell the difference between them, and I just ended up mixing them all together. But that is why it's nice to play games multiple times, because then you can find things that or quicker routes to doing things that you didn't before. Alright, we got more tile pieces to put together to put on the table spread. And then now I remember this one was definitely a tearjerker when I first played it, when I slowly realized what was happening. I won't spoil it for y'all, but I think it'll be real nice to see. Now, I didn't remember which ones were. I think those was cheese. Okay, so let's take this. Bring this out. A pink teapot. Grab these. And leave them here. See if there, and yep, there's still stuff on this side. Let's drag these out. I feel like I have to put this on the spread anyway, so let's take this whole thing and yep, open it. Great. And then we have the red one, or brown, depending on how you look at it. One right there. Okay, we're gonna leave those right there. And there are, open up like that. That. So let's grab these pieces. Leave that there. Let's grab this last one. I love the art style for this game and the music. It's very calming. It matches the memories really well too. Alright, and then that path opens. So let's go grab these and organize them a little bit. We won't go too far so it's not too much of just back and forth, back and forth. So we're gonna put the glass right here. take this, bring it around. Not wrong plot. Alright, move this over. Okay, and we almost got enough for the flower. Alright, and right in place. Ah. Great. Okay, and then I'll take all of these. Alright, and put this right here. And then we have a bunch over here too. But we're gonna try to get this out first. We got a slight problem. Problem solved. Alright. So all of these was the wine glass. So they go here. I remember why this wasn't easy for me at first, because they were kind of the same color palette, which makes sense because it's like a shared memory or like a linked memory thing. But I remember when I first did it, I was just like, what does that even mean? Okay. And then let's turn these over. Got that, and got this. Alright, and we're gonna move in a unit of 4. Leave those there. Kind of scoot them up some so we don't run into too much trouble. And then let's go back around. Right, and oops. And then these go over here. Alright, so it looks like we have everything, but cursory check. Make sure there's nothing up here. Nope. Nothing down here. Nope. Over here. Nope. And down here. Alright, we're all clear. Beautiful table spread. And let's put these puzzles together. So let's see. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll just put them together. We'll see what you guys gather from it. Something goes in between. Okay, that goes there. Nope. That goes there. This one did make me pretty emotional first time I did it. Alright, and we got one. So like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I would love to know in the comments or wherever what you think is going on here. And I'll share my thoughts about it afterwards. After I'm done at the very least. So let's see. So I know what part does go together. Then we're gonna put this here, scoot that down some. I really love how vibrant the colors are. Okay, so that doesn't go here. Okay, and there's a leaf in this one. I love a good puzzle. If there's ever a way you want me to do something, give me a puzzle. I do it every time. All right. There we go. So my takeaway from this was that cafe is the first place that she met Jonko's grandpa, and even when she got older, she still goes there. He's just not there anymore. Makes me think of my own grandparents. I can't imagine it. They just feel like a pair of lovebirds to me. The idea that anything happening to that. Are you okay? I'm fine. Do not ignore what your body is telling you. Don't push yourself past your limit. It's not worth it. That is true. So let's do this. So, flavors can carry memories that never truly fade. A simple cup of tea changed the course of his life. All they built together will live on in those that follow. You have no more pieces to unlock or connect. What do you do for fun? I like doing this. This is work. You got a hobby? I like helping people. You are a strange one, aren't you? I wonder if they could have more conversations. You are here a lot. You must really love this job. You could say that. Aren't you worried about burning out? Not really. I wouldn't be so sure. It's very sweet of them to ask. Have you heard about Joe? No. What happened? He broke down yesterday and left. Today, he comes back and quits. What? Why? I guess he just had enough. He hadn't taken a break in years. I guess it caught up to him. I think that is a cue for us to probably take a break. Yeah. Okay, let's take a quick break. Right, that was a good little break. Let's get back into it and piece together more memories for the Nevermore family. Yeah, the little story about Joe kind of has me thinking. Let's see. So up next we have Peter with Overworked. I forgot to check the time again. I know I'm behind on my work, but tonight is important. I must hurry. I don't want to miss this concert. We got 2 again. All right, let's help Peter get there on time. So it looks like we got some paperwork. And that paperwork has to go here. more. 2 more. Let's move this out the way. Alright, and that solves that one. So let's gather up what we can for the blue. Grab these up. And then submit. Grab this. It's green. And then we're looking for some more blue. So it looks like we have a pie chart and an edit button, maybe. You know what? I never really took notice of it the first time I played, so I'm actually like paying attention to it. Okay. Nope, I'm only trying to grab this one. Thank you. Alright. It's 3. See, there should be more down here. So let's push the pie chart ones right there. This. And grab this one too. And then let's grab that. And submit. Alright, that's 2 more. And now we just need this one. Alright, and that's 10. Okay. So I know, yep, I knew there was more down here. I have the memory of a sieve, so there's some things I remember from playing this the first time, and there's others I do not. But I do remember that I found this pretty clever, because this is a good example of what overwork feels like. You take work home, even in your own brain. Okay, so we have 2 options. Option 1 is that we could organize the green and get that squared away. Option 2 is that we don't do that and we start bringing pieces. But I kind of want to get everything laid out first. So let's get these together. Scoot, 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 scoot. Thank you. Just need 7 more. None up there, none right here. I think I got all the ones from down here. Looks like there's about 3 more here. And then let's take this there. Leave it. And 4. Okay. Push that right there. And this opens. So let's grab. Oop. I was almost certain I can come in that way, but okay. Let's see. Got that. So let's knock this out real fast. Ah, that's how you get in. Right, and submit. And submit. Okay, so which is the next one? Coming over here. I need 1 more so we can unlock that room down there. Grab that. Down. Unlock. And submit. Bet. So I think that's all the paperwork we gotta worry about. So now we can start on the hard part. which is making sure we get all of our pieces together. And I didn't organize them. Okay. Pie chart goes over here. And then the edit pencil will go over here. Almost made a fatal mistake. It's gonna take us 10 times longer. Alright. This goes here. Scoot these together. See which ones I can grab from over here. And all of these can sit here. Grab all of those. It looks like I'm learning how to navigate again without bumping into stuff too much. Which one is the over here? So I think I got everything from this side. Got that, got the pen. Nope, definitely don't. Missing a piece. Okay, so how about this? We're gonna take these three. I'm gonna leave this right here. Over here. Oh, I'm missing a lot from over here. Okay. Pie. 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 I do love how they did, at least that mechanic was, you could just move them around. Alright. So we're gonna leave these here. We're gonna take all these. So that's the last in this area. And we're gonna bring them up here. We'll sort through them in a second. Alright, grab this editing pencil. I think there's some down here still. Yep. 3. 2, 3, 4. Alright, and let's leave these here. And then come up here, grab the ones we left behind. Okay. Keep getting my buttons mixed up a little bit. Alright, and that should be all the ones that remain. Let's check. Yep. Looks like that's all the ones that remain. Wait. No, for real, bring more coffee, please. I swear, part of my lifeblood is coffee. Alright. Do drink water, though. Okay. I'm gonna push this up. Push this over. And then let's take these up. Drop these off over here. And then we're gonna take these up. And we're gonna drop these off on this side. Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yep. I know we did our check earlier, but never hurts to triple check. All good things comes in threes. Alright, so let's get these pieced together. Get this memory going. So it looks like he's running. Okay. Briefcase. I think that goes there. Oh, I think these two are already paired off. Nice. Okay, let's see what fits in the center there. Oh, not that. Okay. Alright. And there we go. I think I needed to play this again because I've been feeling a little down lately. So this is kind of nice. Just remembering that memories are very important. And so are keeping the promises that you either make to yourself or to other people. But especially the ones that you make to yourself. There's a saying that I like to put forth nowadays, and that's never let your friends or your word fall to the ground. And I'm glad he's trying to keep his promise. So let's do the portrait of a working man. Okay. It's a clock. And a clock is easy to put together. Oh, probably not down there. Let's see. Not here. Not there. Let's leave her for right there. Right there for now. Okay. And there we go. feel him though. Sometimes that's how I be feeling, especially when I be video editing. What do you do for fun? You see, that's the hobby one. Alright. So we got another pen. So we got Peter. Connecting to Junko. He wants to guide his son, not realizing how alike they are. That's fair. Sometimes you can't see the picture when you're in the frame. Alright, a taste of talent. Adam. All those complaints, they keep getting to me. I know I should just ignore them. They are customers doing what customers do, but I can't shake it. What if I'm not good enough? It looks like after that we have just one more. So this one is a taste of talent. Alright. So let's see. This is the one that I like the most. This was probably my favorite puzzle because of this right here. So these guys, they are hungry, and we have to make them a meal with puzzles. Okay, so to make eggs, we need 4 eggs. So we're gonna move that to the side. We're gonna grab these 3 eggs right here. And let's bring them over here. And we're gonna set them on this conveyor belt. Well, conveyor belt, stove, I'm not totally sure which one it is, but either way. And then we do have a ham. Or is that turkey? I want to say it's ham. We're just gonna keep it there. And then we have food tile, like 2 dishes together. What we got down here? So 2 eggs plus 2 potatoes equals eggs and fries. All right, and this one looks like pot. And we're just gonna keep these separate, but up here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna grab one more egg for right now, so we can bring it up here and set it on this. And then we got our eggs. And the eggs goes to Mr. Green customer. Or mixed green customer. We don't know your pronouns. Alright, and they are satisfied. Great. So let's see, 2 eggs and 1 pot. Alright. So let's grab these. I'm gonna release you and release you. Okay, and then let's go down. Oh. We also have an opening over there. We gotta get that pin. So let's get us some spuds. I remember the first time I figured out that potatoes are also called spuds. I think I confused it for SpongeBob with the suds thing. Alright, and this is for mixed red customer. Thank you. So I'm going to assume the last dish has probably something to do with these ingredients, but we're not sure yet. So let's grab these first. And we're going to set them here. Okay, we got broccoli and stuff right here. And then got that. goes there. Got the veggies right here. We got the veggies on deck. Right. And then all of these are separate, but we're just gonna bring them together. So the turkey, ham, something like that. The vegetables, a spud. So it looks like we got everything we need up there. Let me push you over here. Okay. Right, and then let's separate these. Push these over. That can go there. So yeah, it looks like I got everything I need. And boom. And it's for you, Mixed Blue. Alright, and that's open. So it is getting kind of crowded over here. So we could probably start moving some of this. But I also need to see how we can get over there to get those pieces. So first things first, let's move the whole lot of these. Well, you can gather a lot of these all at once. I didn't even know that when I first did it. Guess grouping them up actually does work pretty well. Alright, grab this. Grab that, move. Okay, we're gonna bring y'all up first. Leave y'all there. And grab all these. I don't think that's gonna work. Over a little bit. There we go. Let's bring these up. Go here. Come back down. Grab these two. And they'll go up here. And now there's enough real estate for us to go grab these other parts. And if I can find my way over there. There we go. Got that. Alright, and looks like we got everything. Oh, hang on. We didn't do our cursory check. Oh, that's clear. Cleared this over here. Up there is clear. Let's see. What about down here? Yep, that's clear. Yep, that's clear. Okay, looks like everything's clear. So now let's put these together. I think I'm gonna start with this one. So I think this was the most challenging one last time. So we have a tiny chef. Fight on, tiny chef. Okay, that doesn't go there. Question is, what does? That goes there. That doesn't go there. Let's see, and this is already put together. There's thorns. No, those thorns don't go there. Do they go here? Okay. And how about no? Okay. No, that doesn't go there. And it doesn't go there either. But what I do want to do is figure this out a little bit. Okay, that doesn't go there. Or it does. Now what goes in this top left? That. Okay. So we're gonna have to take this apart a little bit. Just so I can get in here. Let's drop this off here. Nope. Here. There we go. Flip this in front. Oh yeah, them customers must have been eating him up. Fighting for his life. Poor little chef. But this... If I remember right, my first playthrough, I started with this one. Partially because it was easier, because there was more definable features of it, but at the same time, because I believe the image was a lot happier. Okay. I know this is an eye. Okay. Look like Peter finna dig into a plate, as he should. It was like, that's Jonko back there. Even if some people complain about your food, there is somebody who likes it. Food is food. Especially when it's good food. There's nothing like a good meal made by somebody who loves you. Yep, we heard about Joe. Alright. So we have food. A warm meal can make the world feel a little kinder. Alright. And our last one is going to be Jonko. At last I have sailed beyond the reach of Captain Blackbeard's rules. Up here in the seas of the attic, the wind belongs to me and my ship alone. I shall search every dusty corner for hidden treasure, with no captain to order me around. Little kiddo playing pirate. Fair enough. So, for this one in particular, we are gonna have to be a little crafty. So we're gonna organize these. We have a nautical star and we have an anchor. And if I remember right, this puzzle will change where we can go and what we can access from the room. We just have to make sure the paths match up. So let's organize this. And move this around. We got more puzzle pieces down there. And that's a lookout point. This lookout point is really helpful because it lets us look at the whole map. So let's grab these. So that way we have an easier time. Okay, found everything we could find there. Grab these. Leave them here. And then... yeah, that's what I mean by the paths have to kind of connect. So let's leave these here. But yeah, since we put those pieces on there, that little path opened, but it's not connected. So let's take this off. Take this, put it here, and put that there. Or how about we do this? And then we'll take this one, kick that off, take this, put it here, and take this. Put it here. Or move that. Move this. See where it leads us. Nowhere. Ah. Okay. Open up a new room for us. So we have these two. Gonna leave them there. Oh. Scooch, 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 scooch. Alright, take these. I'm gonna drop them here. Take these down. Scooch, 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 scooch. And we're gonna drop those there. And we're just gonna leave one piece right here. So that pathway will open for us. We're gonna have to move it back. And we could take all these. Great. And let's drop this. Oh, missed one. Scoot these over. Then reorganize this to make it a little bit easier when we have to do the transfer. Okay. And let's bring this over here. Grab these. Grab that. Drop those off. And last but certainly not least, we're gonna grab this one. Bring it all the way around and drop it off here. Then we can come down here and snake around. Before we grab that, we're gonna go for this piece right here. And we'll do our cursory check a little early. There. Got all that. Okay, now let's take our piece. And made it. Okay, So looks like the last place we gotta look is to the left. So we gotta unlock the green part. And there's a pressure switch right there. And there's another one for the orange. So let's access the green first. And then we can make our way around. So let's see. Move that. Put this here. And okay, well, I'll use scoot over then. Right, and okay. Alright, so we got everything we need. So now we just need one piece that we're not using that we can use for the pressure plate. Drop those off here. Move this here. And then we're gonna grab nautical stars. Drop those off. And last we got another anchor. And we'll shift. No, we won't. Alright. I'm gonna put that here. Alright, now let's... Nope. Right here. Okay, so we need to switch the pressure plates. No, we don't, because... So we're not gonna be using this one. Gonna leave that here. Take this first. And let's drop the anchor. We're gonna drop anchor here. And then the rest of these are nautical stars. Or compass rose, I believe. And they can go here. And then take this one down and make it uniform. Alright, now let's use our lookout point, see if we missed anything. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright. Now let's try to transfer all these. Alright, we're about to knock everything over. Okay, it looks like we couldn't get through. Right? And we're gonna drop anchor here. Now let's go get the compass rose. Right, and I'm gonna drop those here. Alright, now let's put Jonko's adventure together. We got a little toy sword. I think he's playing in the attic. And if you've ever been a kid who has an overactive imagination and a lot of space in your house, you understand. Sometimes anything could be anything. Let's see. The Adventures of First Mate Jonko. Hmm. Nope. That's it. Oh, that's his foot in that one. I feel like that's his grandma's chair. My grandma would never let us use her furniture like that. I just noticed every time you put in a piece successfully, our little star friend smiles. And you could tell they really love their job. The Adventures of Captain Jonko. Alright, and then let's do this one. Treasure chest. Let's see. It's like a kite. A train. Hmm. And then this is the lid. Goes there. Oh, almost messed it up. Alright, and there we go. We got pirate toys, a train, a kite, soccer ball, slingshot, and a sword. And that is Jonko's memory. And I think we found the secret level. I was really hoping that we can get to see that. No more mines for today. Then what am I supposed to do? Have you finished your board? Not yet. Well, what are you waiting for then? Alright, so let's finish our board. The Nevermore family. Who do we have? We have Adam. And we have pirates. So let's space this out some. We have Grandpa, we have Grandma, we have music, we have Jonko, we have Peter, we have food, we have Adam. So let's see. Somehow between the two of them, loneliness ceased to be. What once was passion became work, yet it never truly stopped being love. In an imaginary world, the weight of real life feels a little lighter. He once knew the kind of freedom that asked for nothing in return. Let's see. There's still a little more that I'm missing. They look alike. But he definitely got the glasses and all from his mom. Hmm. What could connect where? He may not say it often enough, but his son knows how much he cares. Dad's son. Hmm. There's something I'm missing though. So between the two of them, loneliness ceased to be. This is how Junko and his dad connect. Well, this is how Junko and Peter connect. Let's see. Adam. T. So Junko is the next generation in their family. I already tried connecting those two. Try connecting those two. And none of those worked. It would be sweet if Junko could connect to his grandpa. I wonder if he ever met him. There's a piece missing here. But what's missing? Does that... You know what? I'm just gonna start trying to connect stuff. Everybody gets to try at least once. Or it probably would be better to connect people. Adam to Junko. Nope. Oh, there it is. Creativity found a voice in the next generation. Okay, so I think that's Adam, Grandma, Peter, and Junko. The Nevermore family. Okay. I knew I was missing something. This is it. All your tasks are finished. I need more. What you need is rest. I'm not tired. Maybe not physically, but your mind needs rest too. How do I do that? That's up to you, kid. I usually go for a walk. Some call a friend. Others just sit quietly for a while. That sounds nice. I'm gonna miss you. I know. You spent all this time wandering through the stories of others. It's time to make some stories of your own. Oh, I didn't get to show y'all the secret level. Got one of the achievements. Finishing the game with interruption. This game was created by... Oh yeah. But they couldn't have done it without support. Mark, Adina, and everyone who helped along the way. Thank you for standing with us, encouraging us to make a difference. And thank you, Chris, for the proofreadings, and Karen and Bella for the Spanish translation. And thank you, the player, for being part of this. You got to see and experience small pieces of our minds. Now it's time to live your own story. We hope to see you again soon. Ain't that just the sweetest thing? I do want to show y'all the secret level, but being completely honest with you, I kind of also want it to be just a secret for you to play through. So, I don't think I'm going to show it. But what I will say is that This was an amazing game the first time I played it, and it made me just want to get up and really just enjoy the day that I was having. A lot of things that were on my mind, and just enjoying myself, just enjoying life and everything, you know? The game is going to be coming out entirely on August 6th. The demo's out currently, but this was the full game, aside from the secret level that I won't be showing you, because I really want you to try this game and experience it for yourself if possible. If there is something that you would like me to do to replay the secret level for you, I definitely can. But for the most part, I want you to go out and have experiences of your own. Live your life as you possibly can. And just know that I'm always rooting for you. Whatever experiences that you have, wherever you go, whatever you do, I'm rooting for you. And Minding will also be here for you too. All that being said, I'm your host, Lore. And if you ever want to have a place where you can come back to, where you can be your most authentic self, you can always come back to the break room. I'll be waiting for you. Until next time, bye.